Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing my presentation on distracted driving. If you just saw me right now, I was a little distracted when I was driving. On March 25th, 2006, a great friend of mine was heading back home from a house that was hosting a barbecue. He was driving his Ford F-250 truck 2 miles away from his house and received a text message. He reached for his cell phone to read the text message. Well, the police report states he dropped the cell phone on the driver's floorboard. He bent down to capture the phone, which is pretty much on the floorboard of the passenger, and guess what? He couldn't grab it, and he overcorrected. The truck drifted, placing the dirt on the street. He looked up and he noticed half the truck was off the road. He overcorrected, turning the wheel to the left. The truck twisted 180 degrees, both sides of the lane, slamming into the dirt on the other side of the street. The huge truck tires hit the dirt, causing to dig into the dirt. The dirt stopped the truck. Suddenly, the momentum of the truck caused it to flip 180 degrees, finally landing upside down on the driver's side. On that day, I lost a great friend because of his cell phone, and he was distracted while he was driving. Most drivers are distracted on a daily basis using their cell phones, daydreaming, being drowsy, and also carrying passengers in the vehicle. Well, the first one is cell phones. Cell phones while driving are the top cause of distracted driving. No matter if you are reading a text, making a phone call, even with a hands-free device. The human brain is designed to focus on one thing. But today's society wants to multitask everything. Using a cell phone takes your eyes off the road and your hands off the steering wheel. During those 5 seconds that you look down, and that's all it takes to send and receive a text message traveling at 55 miles an hour, you will cover the length of a football field looking down at your phone. 10% of parents and 20% of teens said that they've used phones while driving. Cell phones distracted teens in more than 20% of fatal crashes. Now here's another distracted driving: daydreaming. Daydreaming is a second cause of distracted driving. You have just everything going on in your life, and you just start daydreaming. Have you ever gone inside and sat down on the couch for a long day at work? Or you couldn't recall the exit you got off of, what turns you made, or what traffic signals you passed. That is the result of daydreaming. Daydreaming while driving is you're conscious, but your subconscious mind controls the vehicle. The human mind forces the hundreds of items per minute through your brain, forcing the mind to narrow the items, making your mind wander. If an emergency was to take place, your mind and your body would react slower. And not being fully aware of everything that's going on. Daydreaming while driving happens every 10 minutes and is a greater liability to cause accidents. Daydreaming while driving can reduce by being erased. To lower your chances of daydreaming while driving, you could basically keep your eyes open on the road, or even try a different route to take to work or from work or wherever you're driving. And eventually, daydreaming can lead to drowsiness, which is the third cause of distracted driving. When you become drowsy, your eyelids bear a heavy sensation and your head begins to bob. You just start kind of getting all drowsy. You can acquire uncontrollable yawning. And of course, your vision becomes hazy. You struggle to remain in control of the vehicle when you start to veer off course. Drowsiness is when the moments when you're about ready to fall asleep. The recommended sleep is to 7 to 10 hours per day. Adults with children are 14% more drowsy than driving without children. You are compared equally to possess an alcohol content of 0.8. Shift workers are even 11% more likely to drive drowsy than regular daytime drivers. Drowsiness can be caused by lack of sleep, side effects from prescription drugs, or even people with sleeping disorders. Signs of drowsy driving are loss of focus, struggling to recall the last mile you have driven, or even feeling anxiety and annoyed. Now here's another thing. You always have passengers in your vehicle, and that's the fourth cause of distracted driving. A distracted male, like myself, far exceeds female driving, with passengers in the vehicle by 24%. Male drivers are 6 times more distracted with passengers than driving alone. Male drivers with passengers can get cocky and try to impress passengers, or try to impress other people out of the car. Passengers can boost unsafe driving, and the driver may not recognize it. Distracted driving can be caused by loud conversations, singing, fooling around, talking to somebody outside the vehicle, and even turning around to talk to somebody. Children may also be distracted while you're in the vehicle, crying, fighting, siblings, wanting attention, causing the driver to turn around with the kids and talking and taking their eyes off the road. So far, we've covered everything, and now in the end, the effective distracted driving can cause serious injury or even death, like my friend. The crash that claimed my friend's life is an example of distracted driving. While using cell phones, distracting tend to have hands off the wheel and eyes off the road. Daydreaming is a second cause of distracted driving. Daydreaming makes your mind wander somewhere else other than the road. Drowsiness makes your eyes feel heavy and make your head bob. Drowsiness is the moments right before you get to fall asleep. Lastly, passengers are the fourth cause of distracted driving. Loud conversations, singing, and fooling around can cause distracted driving. As a final point, please think before you answer your phone or do anything. And my persuasive video is just please just be focused when you're driving and not be on your cell phones. And I urge you, I persuade you, please, after my friend lost his life, I persuade you, be careful when you're driving. Thank you.